Hello and welcome to Just Roll Ones, your first and last stop for everything to do with Conquest Last Argument of Kings. And you may be able to tell that you can see me this time, and you can actually see Aaron as well.
I know.
So there's not even any point trying to keep that secret on who's joining
I
who's
know,
joining us.
yeah. And
Yeah.
the funny thing is, like, if someone's watching the video, they can see me, but you can't see me right now. So
No, I'm not. No, I'm just talking to myself right now. It's really weird. It's like me on camera and just like a blank screen where you should be.
Ah, ah.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
yeah,
this
no, awesome. Yeah, welcome to episode 16 as well.
I know we've got it this time. We've worked out
Yeah,
the correct number that we should have.
we can count.
I didn't look it. I didn't just look it up like 2 minutes ago. So yeah, we've got a video now, which I think is exciting. I don't know how well the video is going to go, given that we haven't really practiced very much. But yeah, other than exciting videos, how are you?
Yeah, all good, all good. Got back from a 2-week holiday doing my other hobby, my reenactment stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit kind of bruised and sore from it, but absolutely loved it. That was over in the Netherlands, so yeah, that was really good. And yeah, just been, when you get back from holiday and there's just a bunch of life and work
Yeah.
stuff always waiting for you. It's just getting through all that at the moment. But yeah, no, I'm all good. You all right?
Yeah, good, thank you. My family came to visit last week, so it's like, I mean, not similar because no one was sitting with swords, but it's very tiring. I think when you have people come and visit, isn't it?
No.
But yeah, it was really nice.
Oh
Really
yeah.
nice to see everyone.
I'd probably say it's more tiring when it comes to family.
Probably, I agree. Uh, yeah.
Nice, awesome. Have you gotten up to much hobby stuff?
Um, I mean, I've been building my Source of Kings. Look at this.
Ooh.
Ooh. I've not been painting them yet. That's it. But yeah, I've been. That doesn't work, does it? But yeah, I've got a almost 2,000 point list now built for Source of Kings.
Nice.
Um,
Oh, nice.
I've got 2 boxes of a freak left to build, which are down by the side of me. Though,
Good.
so I don't know, people who are listening or who are part of the Discord, I got really excited the other day because someone was posting about magnetizing the bases with washers and magnets.
Yeah.
Right? So I
Yeah.
tried that, and the washers that I got aren't magnetic, or are not magnetic enough. So that was upsetting. So I just need to find some better quality iron washers, I think. But yeah, otherwise,
Yeah.
really, really good. Have you managed to get much? Have you decided what you're going to be playing for the foreseeable? You think?
I'm still on the Wadroon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite excited. We're going to be looking through the catalogue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite excited with some of the things coming out for them. I haven't done too much conquest stuff. I've managed to get hold of one of the chariots. I've been building
Oh,
that,
nice.
and that's just needing the paint. And it was fun, but it was quite technical to put together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've done it properly, so I've changed because I've magnetized the Scorpius or the ballista and the Floggerbolum. But the guy doesn't fit on there properly, so I've changed him around a little bit. So instead of him shooting, he's at the side slashing at someone with the sword.
Right. Okay.
So I've just gone for a different look completely with it. And yeah, no, I've been hobby wise. I got Lord of the Rings out the other weekend or the other
Nice.
day, a couple of days back. Yeah, that was really fun.
Uh,
That was yeah. I've gotten a bit of the Middle Earth bug back.
oh, it's a great,
So,
it's a great game. I've got
oh, I love it.
one of my embarrassing hobby stories. So, I went. Have you ever been to the Games Workshop like New Year's open days or anything?
No.
So they're really good fun, and like me and some of the guys from my local gaming club used to go before COVID. Kind of every New Year's, we'd go down to
Yeah.
Warhammer World, and they'd have a bit of a. And I'll be honest, it was like £15. It was a nice day out. It got a bit rubbish because you kind of went down, and when I first started going, it was like they'd announce stuff, and you'd see like these models, and it was really cool. Kind of before, only just before. But then the last few years we were going, you'd be stood in the line outside waiting to go in, and people would be holding up like, "Oh look, they've just announced this," and they'd be announcing everything online whilst you were waiting outside to kind of go in. It was a bit like, oh, this is stupid. Like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
But one year I was talking to a nice Games Workshop employee who was very pleasant, and realised he was kind of near the Lord of the Rings stuff. And so I started going on about how fantastic I thought Battle Companies was, and how but I was kind of asking questions like, "Oh, have you played it? Do you know anything about it? It's really good." And my friend was like, "Aaron, that's I can't remember his name. That's such and such a person. He's the guy that wrote Battle Companies, and he's been writing it for like the last however many years." And I was like, "Oh." But he was very polite to not just say to me, "Oh, yeah, I wrote it."
very modest.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good thing you didn't say you thought it was a load of crap.
Well, exactly. I love Battle Companies. The only thing was, I don't know if you're going to play it. Rohan on certain, because they're the horse guys, on certain scenarios were just busted stupid. In that it wasn't any point in playing. So there's one where there's like a guy in the centre. You've got to rescue the captives or whatever.
Oh yeah. I remember that one.
And because you're on horses, you're faster than everybody else. You can literally just ride into the centre, pick them up, and ride off before your opponent has any chance to get near you. And I was like, this is a stupid game. But otherwise, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I played through a few games of Battle Companies before. I actually had a little Rohan force as well, and we did that mission. But it was before, it's before I managed to like upgrade them enough to get horses.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always really enjoyed it.
I started having horses, and it changed the dynamic. But yeah, you need horses with Rohan.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think the other guy was playing Gondor.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I always like the
Rangers.
Okay. I can't remember what they're called. The Easterlings. I can't remember what the actual name was, but I always really liked them. They were really good.
Yeah, the Easterlings are really cool. I've got a bit of a Mordor force at the moment, and a couple of friends are like looking at getting into it as well. So yeah, it's good, and this new edition that's meant to be coming out, I'm kind of keen for as well. So
yeah, I mean, I apparently have a type of model that I like, isn't that so? I mean, talk about other games on our Conquest podcast. I'm really excited for Warcrow to come out.
That's a a skirmishy one, isn't it?
I've pre-ordered the starter campaign set for it, so I'm really excited about that.
I saw that. That was next to us at the UKGE.
Oh, I wish I could have stayed for more than one day.
I didn't get around. Yeah, I didn't get around to seeing it, but again, like one of my friends had a look at it. He said it looked really cool.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
Yeah. Well, when does the Kickstarter start for that, or when does it?
So it's in pre-order.
It's on pre-order.
It's on pre-order, so I think it comes. In fact, it might actually be next week, 6th of September, maybe.
Yeah.
Warcrow. There we go.
Nice. Oh yeah. You'd have to send me some of the pictures. I'll be keen to have a look at them.
Oh, definitely. And if you do make it to London, we can have a demo as well. Oh, yeah, have a play. That'd be great.
Yeah. No, awesome. That's really cool. And what have you? I'm just wondering, what have you actually got in your? So your Sorcerer King army.
Yep.
Have you got the Mahut in it?
No, I don't. I have to say, what a great segue you've got for a second. But I'm just gonna press a magic.
Unintentional segue.
Magic has just appeared on the screen that you can't see. And whoever's watching should hopefully now be able to see the catalogue. And the reason I brought that up is because the first page is the Sorcerer King's Mahut, and I still hate it. I just don't like the model at all. It looks like a piggy bank. I understand it was a design choice. I just hate it. What I want is a Mummakil from Lord of the Rings, not this. Quality-wise, I think it's a fantastic model. I mean, the quality of the kit looks fantastic. I just don't like how it looks.
I love the it's not in the catalogue, but if you look at pictures, when you look at the floor on top of the Mahut, that kind of like tessellated mosaic style flooring. I love the. Yeah, it's a weird one. I love the look of it, but I'm not. It's not for me.
No.
Same thing. I was hoping. I was like, yeah, I kind of like wanted like the kind of Mimikil, like more of like a proper war elephant kind of look. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. But I mean, I love the rest of the faction, which is fine. Though I will get one eventually, I'm sure, and put it in the army because I think as a gaming piece and a model, it's really good fun to put the Maharaja
yeah.
on top of the elephant. But no, in my list, my Maharajas are very soundly on the floor. Not even with the next page. This is great. Oh no! Oh, I messed that one up because they're not there. So
I can't see what you're
I know.
doing, so I'm just trying to I'm just trying to follow you as best I can.
Do you have the catalog opened as well?
Yeah, I've got the catalog up.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. I was saying I've just flipped to the next page,
Okay.
thinking in my head it was the Archers, and of course it's not because they're already out. Um, they're walking with some Vajika, not even with Archers.
Yeah.
But
Which one are you looking? Are you looking at the? Are you on the
I am.
Maha?
The Mahababa initiates.
Maha.
Mahababa, and I think they're really cool. I love these models.
Yeah, same.
I will pick some of these up for sure. Buff shirtless men is a great look for the faction, I guess. So yeah, I'm really excited for these. I love all the elementals and the djinn and everything. I think they're fantastic. That's why I love the army. But I am excited to have a few more kind of mortals in the army, just to have like an option instead of Rajika. I think.
Yeah.
I think they sound really cool, and they're like kind of magical guys. They're a little bit magic, so I'm excited to see how their rules kind of play out.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't think are there rules on the army list yet? I don't think they are they?
No.
They've been kind of previewed a little bit. Yeah.
Mm.
No, yeah, I think these guys will be great.
Mm-hmm.
They get, like you said, they give a different option for having your characters in with them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're definitely looking like they kind of like look like the equivalent of the Sacred Band,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
City States kind of thing.
Yeah. That sounds like a really good comparison.
Yeah, no, the more of a hammery kind of like not so much worried about the defense,
Mm-hmm.
the defensive side. So you Ajakur, yeah, a Anvil, and these guys are definitely a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they'll be really cool. And I think, like you said, they'll bring a bit of they'll bring a bit of like a bit of variety in what you can do,
Mm-hmm.
and just another tool in the toolkit.
Yeah, I think I can see myself. I mean, depending on obviously their points and everything and their stats, I can see myself taking a unit or two of these to put my characters in. I like the Vajika. They're pretty defensive, especially against like plink damage and stuff. But when they're moving forwards, I think something like this could be really fun and really good to use.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'd just be wondering if they have like if they get given the support rule.
Yeah, I mean they've got big sticks, big pointy sticks.
Ren one takes a big chunk of them. Yeah, a big block of them.
No, that would be good. That'd be good.
Yeah. No, they look great.
And,
oops, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I've flipped over to as I think you will. I've gone to the next page.
Oh yeah, no, I just done the same as well. I was going to say, on the next page we've got a different, different thing entirely. The Dwegum Stoneforged.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, every time I look at it, I keep thinking that he's doing the thumbs up. I know some people have said about it from a certain angle, and I really just want that thumbs up, like, hey, I'm A-okay.
Yeah, I want them to be painted like I want it to be painted like big and red, like the Kool-Aid guy.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's great. I think I don't know if I'll get one, but if I do, I think I'll paint it up like a Megazord.
Yeah, that's.
So I think like one leg would be red. One leg would be blue, the other would be yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd have to paint it up like that. Yeah.
That's what I see when I look at it as well. Just Power Rangers. Yeah. I wasn't allowed to watch Power Rangers as a child. My mum said it was too violent. I had to watch Pokemon instead, where
that was arguably more. That was arguably more violent.
Definitely more violent.
and much more emotionally crippling.
Right, I genuinely still cry at the first movie.
Oh, yeah.
Where Ash spoilers for this 25-year-old movie or whatever. When Ash gets turned to stone, and then
Yeah.
Pikachu cries. It's honestly, it's very
Oh,
emotional.
it's heartbreaking. It's the bit where the other Pokemon are joining in their
I
tears.
know, yeah. Oh, it's so sad.
It is, and I still tear up at Butterfree. Like,
Yes, yeah. Oh man, I can't wait till
yeah,
my son's old enough to watch Pokemon.
this what I call it's like emotionally traumatizing, like we were.
Exactly.
Whoever said that Pokemon was like not impactful at all. No, no, but yeah, this thing looks great. It's on pre-order as well at the moment. I don't think it's released yet.
I
There's
think it has. I
uh,
think it's out in the wild. I've seen a few people
that's
with,
wild.
a few people have got them painted.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah,
Oh, amazing!
a lot has happened since you've been away. Is it?
Yeah, it really had. Yeah, I'm catching up. We're just gonna make this session about you just bring me up to speed.
I know. Well, wait until you hear about the new wheeling. Wait until I tell you about the new wheeling change, James. Right?
Oh, the new wheeling change.
That could be an episode all on its own. We all need bloody graphs and diagrams and
Oh,
everything. I'll
I
catch you
know.
up on that later.
I know. I've seen a little bit on it. The thing about what it widget versus chord.
Well, no. So it's an advanced past then as well.
Oh, is it? Oh god.
So
Okay.
I'll bring you up to speed on that later
This is
too.
what happens. This is what happens when you take 5 minutes out of Discord.
I know, yeah, you've gone away for 2 weeks, and all hell has broken loose on how we measure
Yeah.
things. Apparently,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, good god. But no, the Song Forge. Yeah, the Song Forge looks awesome. Nice big tanky.
Mhm.
Like it can hit hard, but it's definitely like if I remember it right, it's more about just being a proper tank anvil, and there's hardly any point shooting it.
Yes, exactly.
There's nothing about that. Yeah. No, I love it, and I love the guy on top still as well. He looks ace.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they all look great.
Yeah. Take us over to the next one.
Right, then the next one, it's dual kit, which is fantastic. So you've got the Flame Berserkers, which we all know and love, and then also the Magma Forged, which are basically Flame Berserkers with massive axes.
Yeah.
These are the epitome of like fantasy chaos dwarves, and I think I'm here for it. They're not wearing shoes, they're having a great time. I really do love these models. The Flame Berserkers. So I really like the original Flame Berserker kit as well. These models look like an upgraded version of that kit. They do look really good. Fantastic sculpts, and same for the Magma Forged as well, which I think a great unit too in the game. Really excited for them and the Flame Berserkers. So hoping to see a few more ardent lists popping up.
Yeah, absolutely. I played against. I remember having a game against some. It might be new during the play testing.
It was, yeah.
You use that unit of Magma Forged, and they just did not. The Flame Berserkers are bad enough, and the Magma Forged just did not die. Like having like a 1-2 combo with them. Like by the time, like if you've just managed to get through the Berserkers, and you think, oh, all right, now it's easy, and then these guys start marching up behind them. You're just scratching your head.
Well, they've got big scary axes, It's...
I know, yeah, and yeah, like you said, there's definitely like a proper Chaos Dwarf vibe on it, especially the guy with the helmet in like the bottom right.
Yeah, I think I love that. Cool.
And, yeah, I'm here for them. They look great. And somebody made a comparison that like their axes look like chain axes.
Yeah.
Like from like 40k, and I can't unsee it. Like it looks like, to me, it always looks like they should be moving. Like, those blades are rotating. Yeah. No, they look amazing.
I'm excited by them too.
Yeah.
You can take the next one.
Yes. So I wasn't able to tune in on the happy hour. I wanted to, but I wasn't able to. I went onto a chat the next day, and there was quite a bit of discussion around this guy. Well, not so much around the model itself, but around a new rule that's going to be introduced with it. So this is the wild. So we got the Wild Rune Quattle. First of all, it looks amazing.
It does.
I love it. Yeah. I want at least 2 of them. Don't care if they're good or not. They just look awesome, and yeah. This may just be an auto include for how fun they are. So yeah, this isn't out in pre-order yet or anything else. I think like this is maybe like October, November.
Yeah, I can't just remember something like that.
yeah, something like that and stuff. Um, the but it's introduced, but it comes with but it comes with its new airborne rule as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to get too much into it and stuff, because I think there's probably an episode we could do just on airborne, or
Yeah,
maybe an episode on like some of the more controversial rules that get, like special rules that get introduced,
Yes,
um,
yeah.
or rules that have a division. Yeah.
I think so.
So airborne is basically like, this thing can't be charged. Like, this thing is continuously in the air, so it doesn't.
Mm.
Um, Again, if I like understand it properly, um, it can't really fight and it can't be fought
Yeah.
in close combat. So it's purely down to like, its damage comes from being able to shoot, and like that guy is like throwing a javelin with a retractable rope, which I
Mm-hmm.
love. Um, but also then being shot. And I know there's some concerns about how it may be. Um, it may then like promote more like very much gunline armies if this rule starts getting like widely introduced.
Yes, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so again, it's being compared with like how flyers first appeared in 40k, I think, and stuff. And I never really faced flyers when they were first introduced in 40k, and like back in whatever edition it was. But I know people didn't have a fun time with it.
No,
But in terms
yeah.
of the model itself, it looks awesome. I love the flying stand on it
Mm-hmm.
as well, like their first flying stand. And yeah, I'm here. Yeah, like I said, I want at least two of them. I think they look fun, whether they're good or bad. They're just so thematic for Wardrune.
Yeah, yeah, no, I
And they're
agree.
just something different as well. Yeah, they're just something different. Um, as it stands, it's a light monster as well.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's pretty fast. So yeah, um, I'm excited for it. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I think it'll be really, really good. Um, I don't. So I know you didn't tune into the happy hour. There was a question about it because Para Bellum have been quite good on keeping, I guess, historically accurate representations of dinosaurs with their feathers, etc.
Yeah.
Apparently, the quattle that I know it's not a dinosaur before anyone comments and tells me it's not a dinosaur. The animal that this is based off actually had fur, apparently, and they did say they tried sculpting it with fur, but it looked awful and terrifying, and as such, they didn't do that. They got rid of the fur. So,
Yeah. I
um,
mean, it's a weird one, because when they first say Quattle,
mm,
I like immediately had, so like back in like the first army list of like Wardrune, when Quattle appeared, I had like images of like quasi like the uh Quasiquatl, like
yeah,
the basically the feathered flying serpent out of
mm-hmm.
Aztec mythology.
No, me too.
And I was like, oh, that would be epic. That would be
Yeah.
awesome. Like some flying serpent that's streaking across.
Mm.
Um, and I think, yeah, I'm trying to remember properly. I think there is still some debate on how much, like, how how these looked, how these
Mm.
style of how these style of dinosaurs would have looked.
Mm.
So I think there's still some debate in it, but either way, I think they still look awesome.
Yeah, no, me too.
They've gone more, you know, even they've gone more like Jurassic Park than they have like realistic.
Mm.
It doesn't take
Yeah,
away from
yeah.
them.
No, I love them. I
Yeah,
think they look great. And yeah, they did say that without the fur, they just no, sorry, with the fur, they just looked awful. So they got rid of that one.
I can kind of see that, to be
Yeah, me
honest. Yeah,
too. Me
I
too.
can see that. Yeah,
But the
but no,
next,
they look great. And the
I'll let
next
I'll let
one,
you do the next ones as well. I know you're very excited for them.
yeah, please. These are my favourite unit out of all I've dreamed. The Chosen of Death. Um, yeah, I can't wait for these to come out. I've loved this unit ever since I first saw them and their stats. And like anyone who says like, oh yeah, Thunder Riders or Chosen of, yeah, Chosen of Conquest and stuff is like bad enough. Wait for these guys to come out, because these have just got, they've always had like Evasion 3 built in, and currently they're like 8 attacks. I know this is all probably going to change and stuff anyway, because I don't think it's any secret anymore that Wardrune are going to be like getting a proper like full proper look and review and changes. But yeah, these guys are all about just absolute death. Hence the name.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, hence the name. The models look awesome as well. I love the whole like dancing, blindfolded, like just yeah, like just kick-ass female ballerinas of death and
Yeah.
destruction coming at you. They look so good. Yeah, I'm so keen for them. The models are awesome. They're going to be so impactful on the battlefield, and yeah, for me, they're just so thematic as well.
Mhm.
But I bought one of the I bought one of the female scion that you
Oh
can
yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
right. Yeah, I bought her and I put her on just a normal infantry stand,
Mhm.
so I'm already like ready for when these come out. She's going to be leading them.
Yeah, I think they look
Yeah,
great. I'm still excited for Chosen of War to see what they look like. But yeah, Chosen of Death, they're fantastic, and I hope they look as good as these models. Really, really good.
I think because I caught some what was it, some backgroundy stuff, I think,
Mm-hmm.
of the happy hour,
Mm-hmm.
and there were some images behind Stavros
Yeah, yeah.
of some like some armored booty things. So take from that, yeah, take from that what you
Yeah.
think. Yeah. Um, but yeah, no, these guys. I was kind of hoping these guys might come out as a dual kit with Chosen of Famine
Mm-hmm.
because the rule, like stats wise, they've been quite similar. So I was kind of hoping for that, but even them coming out on their own, yeah,
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 and I mean,
I'm all
hopefully, I think that means that there's going to be like a really different visual kind of element to the two chosen units. So that, yeah, I think it's really exciting, really good.
yeah, no, I reckon, I think so too. I'm already like prepping the wallet for. It's like another Wardroom summer that seems to be coming out.
Exactly. Or
It's like Wardroom autumn at the moment.
at least if it's the same time of year every year, you know when you're going to have to buy loads of woodroom, so that's good.
Yeah, exactly. It's like those annual expenses like car insurance, all of that Wardroom release. Yeah,
Yeah, put that in.
yeah. No, I love them. I think they're great.
And to
Um,
finish it off, go ahead.
finish it off. Okay. Cheers, mate. I appreciate it. The Artisan series, the Mounted Predator. Yeah. Again, this is going to be an auto buy. I don't know if an auto include, and actually, I'd be more tempted to like run a as like a queen on a brood of Angora. Like it's a similar looking raptor to the what was it, the founders exclusive that came out.
Yeah,
But again, this thing looks awesome. It's standing on some ruins. Um,
tactical
the
rock.
raptor itself looks great. The rider looks amazing. Um, the mounted predator rules wise at the moment, it's lacking. Not simply because there isn't really a model for it at the moment, but just it's just been overshadowed by the other characters.
Mhm.
So I think like if this comes out with like some of the big changes the Wardroon are expecting to have, I think this is going to see a big glow up.
Mhm.
And yeah, but either way, the model is awesome. I'm going to buy one definitely. To
Mhm.
have one in the collection. Yeah, I'm excited, and it rounds out all the Wardroon characters as well.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
I think at the moment they're the only faction that haven't got all their characters. If
I
I remember properly, I
think
think this is
you
really
are
the
right.
only one missing.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So it'd be nice that the
Yeah,
Wardroon get all their characters and all those different options. So
yeah.
yeah, I like it. I'm happy with it.
No, that's great. And yeah,
Yeah.
I think it looks good, and it's nice to have a mounted character now that you can use for the brood. Rather than
Yeah,
creating your
exactly.
own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And it's 100 points as well, so it's definitely a lot cheaper than going a character and a brood upgrade.
Oh yeah,
So if you just
yeah,
want
yeah.
a fast character, yeah, this is going to be it, definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, very happy with it. Very happy with it.
And yeah,
Um,
the next ones
and
are the clockwork
yeah, I think
hoplites.
that'd be it. Yeah.
So yeah, we've got the clockwork hoplites. So these these are I think a really good addition for the city states. Now, more or less rounding out the roster with this and the next unit we'll look at.
Mhm.
But yeah, it just basically gives you some heavy hoplites to put into the list. Yeah, they look like automatons with big sticks. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Um, I don't know. What do you are you excited for the? Like, I know you play City States as well. Are you
I'm
excited for them?
yeah, I'm so with them simply because I think they look great. I'm really excited these guys are coming out, but I'm not a fan of the Mechalist or the Eidolon too much, and
No,
that's
no.
just a personal preference. And because they only come in the Mechanist or the Eidolon's warband,
Hmm.
I'm not sure how much use I'm going to get out of these guys. Um, However, they are fun.
Hmm.
They are much more like hardy, reliable hoplites.
Hmm.
With like the Cleve one and Flurry and everything else they've got. Yeah, I'm really happy they're coming out. They're gonna like fill out. They're gonna help fill out the city states range, like you said. They're gonna add another option. And for anyone who likes going Mechanist and Eidolon heavy, yeah, you know, go for it.
Yeah,
It just doesn't fit the theme I have for my guys so much.
yeah.
I've tried to go for more like kind of not 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 mortal, but just less of like the Inquisition
Hmm.
scholar kind of route with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But that doesn't. Yeah, but I don't want that to detract from just how awesome these guys look as well.
Well, I mean, the next one will fit in with your army. We've got the Sacred Band.
Oh yeah,
Um,
this is complete opposite. These guys are an awesome include.
I really
Yeah,
like
I like
them.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like them.
Mm. I think the models are
Um,
great. They're nice, chunky dudes with big sticks. One's got a
yeah,
trident. You know. Um,
yeah, absolutely. I think they've definitely got like a kind of um what's it called, like a kind of Mycenaean Minoan
mhm.
kind of look to them and stuff, which I really like.
Yeah.
The weapons look dangerous. I don't know how much we can I don't know how much we can say at this point, but there may be some changes with them.
I'll be honest. I do remember. You probably
Yeah,
can't say.
probably can't say
Yeah.
no.
Sorry, listeners. The
Yeah,
shadowing.
yeah. They're really cool. But I really like them. Here's a question for you: do they remind you of like Dragon Slayer sculpts?
Yes. Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah, somebody made a comparison on it. I can't really unsee it.
No, they have a similar. They've got a similar pose, I think, and
Yeah,
stature.
a very similar pose and stature, and I think you can see where there was the idea of maybe having a shield with them in some of the arm poses.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but they still look brutal. They still look nasty,
Of
and
course.
yeah, I'm going to get I'm going to have at least a unit or two of them.
Mm.
They're going to go with my they're going to go with my polymark. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for a trident. Tridents are cool. I think
They're my
it's
favorite
great.
word. I use them in the gladiator fighting.
Right.
Like
Okay.
I
Okay.
right, yeah, the trident is my go-to.
Very much for honor.
It's
Yeah.
so awesome. Yeah, it's just so awesome to use. And that is a proper trident. That is almost like that is an almost overcompensating trident. I mean, I use a big trident, but that thing puts mine to shame. Yeah, yeah.
uh,
I love it. Yeah.
yeah, and one actually I think we both might be excited for. Have you seen anything on the? No, there's no images of models, but the next law campaign pack.
Yeah, I've seen again. I've seen this. I saw this kind of like be introduced, and I've seen a lot of like people really keen for this.
Mhm.
This, yeah, this looks fun.
Yeah.
This looks really fun. I think I was reading up some of the lore on each individual people.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm just trying to see if her name's. So yeah, you've got are they in here? Da, 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 da. Pesenia the Gorgon.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Gorgon's
Uh,
exciting.
yeah, exactly, and a Medusa kind of look as well.
Hmm.
Like, I'm I know she's because she can just be used as a normal hour stock
Hmm.
in like a normal non-narrative game. But I kind of like want them to bring out just a new character, like a Gorgon character,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the whole Medusa look and stuff. She looks way more than just an Arya Stark to me.
Hmm. And some
Uh,
Gorgon, maybe a Gorgon unit as well.
or like
With
some Medusa brutes or something like some.
yeah, I'm really
Yeah,
looking forward to that.
Did you ever play God of War?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
The second one and stuff, and you're fighting like a bunch of like snake women.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want something like that would be pretty cool.
That'd be good.
And you've got also what's his name? Da, 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 da. I can't find it.
No, I can't find his name.
I've got.
Sky
He's from
Piercer
the.
Yendak. Yeah,
That's it. Yeah,
Sky
Skype.
Piercer
Oh yeah, Skype
Yendak.
is the Yindak. Yeah, well done. Yeah. And he's going to be a Raj, isn't he?
I'll be honest, I'm actually not sure at all.
I think he's going to be like a. I think he's going to be like a Raj.
Right.
Um, for the normal game. But yeah, I'm really keen to see these models. And I mean, the first campaign pack that came out with the Dragon 100 Kingdoms, that's been really popular.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people jumped on board. A lot of people had games.
Yeah.
I wanted to get one. I was thinking about maybe getting like a small Dragon army and getting it. But because this is city states, I'll probably get this definitely.
Yeah.
And just bully people into buying Sorcerer Kings so that we can have some games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, definitely. I'm
or you and I can do some online games or something with it. Yeah,
definitely. No, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, I think it's a great idea as well. Yeah, I'm really up for it.
Yeah.
And going along with that as well, you've also got then the new terrain packs as well for the Sorcerer Kings in the city states. Yeah, what do you reckon on these?
I think they look really cool. I mean, it's nice to have the option to have this kind of I don't know, these kind of big 3D terrain pieces. I think they go really well. So I love 2D terrain for especially like a rank and file war game, but it's nice to have kind of this. If the terrain is impassable, like a building, it doesn't need to be 2D because you're never going to have a unit over it. So it's nice to have these really nice 3D kind of sculpts. I got the 100 Kingdom one, which I think was maybe a bad choice because they're just humans and it's like human houses, which I already have STLs of. I probably should have got the Dreadcon one instead, which I'll probably pick up anyway. But these are really cool, really unique. I'll definitely pick up the Sorcerer Kings one. Probably the City States one too. Yeah, they're really cool. City States definitely have the better one here. Actually, they look really good.
Yeah, I reckon. I mean, you could almost use some of these as garrison terrain, mate. Yes. I know how much you love garrison terrain.
No one's ever garrisoned a building in Conquest. No one's ever used. Nobody knows how the rule works. Right?
Sad David noises.
I know, yeah. Just him.
You always need a piece of garrison terrain, like.
Yeah, for people to just not use, you know.
No, they look great. Yeah, I don't. I might definitely I'll probably pick up maybe the City States one myself.
Yeah, I think they look really
good. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, amazing. And I'll let you take the next one.
Well, right. So I can't decide on the next one whether I'm really excited or not. And the answer is obviously yes. I'm really excited. So we've got the Promethean Sidar, which is a new dual faction monster, which can go into either Nords or city states, and it's a new Jotnar character. So this is going to be able to be a character in a warband, similar, I think, to the Fallen Divinity. We haven't got anything official yet on this. I think from what they said on the Happy Hour that his warband is going to consist of the other Jotnar. So, those of you that want to play Sons of Behemat in Conquest, you will be able to play, full monster lists.
Go for it,
yeah. I think it will be really fun. I hope it's not too good. Because I've played Age of Sigmar and I play Sons of Behemat. Because I don't play very much. So I love the fact that I can play like 4 models. And, when I play one game or one tournament or whatever every 2 years, I just have to remember the rules of 4 models, and I like that. I do think for, newer players or, kind of a lot of players, they don't really enjoy playing into them because they're just kind of big damage sponges. And I hope we don't have the same here. And I don't think we will. Jotnar die pretty quickly. So I think it's just going to be a really fun option to have.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's got the potential. Yeah, if it gives the option of going for like just a full, Jotnar monster army, it's got the potential of being very swingy in terms of like it'd be absolutely awesome or it'd be terrible. And I played against Sons of Behemat a few times before, and it's almost like you flip a coin.
Yeah,
they would either do amazing or they will just, because there's so few models, they just get focused on and killed, and you can't get on the objectives in time, and
Mhm.
they're getting surrounded. And remembering that each where you've got so few models, each thing can only kill something once,
Yes, yeah,
like
yeah,
one turn, and then they're just going to get pummeled by everything else. So,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see like what they come out, because obviously they'll come out their own stats and special rules and
Of
everything
course,
else and
yeah,
warback.
yeah,
It'd be interesting to see if they then
yeah.
like turn it into another like a new sub
Mhm.
faction kind of thing
And
with like new army rules or
yeah,
something. So
and
yeah,
supremacy. Its own supremacy, which I'm
and
excited to see too. Yeah.
supremacy. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
very good point.
yeah,
Yeah, new supremacies.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. I think
I,
it'll be
what,
really
what,
good.
do you, what do you think of the models themselves?
I really like them. I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going for the Nord, no helmet guy with his wild hair and spiky axe. I think it looks sweet.
Yeah. I'm kind of a mixture. Like I quite like. Yeah, I can't decide if I like the known helmet or the helmet more, and same on the weapon as
Mm-hmm.
well. Can't tell which one. I think I like the axe.
I like the
At the
axe.
moment, I think I like the helmet more, but I think I like the axe more. So mine might be a bit of a mixture.
I mean, yeah,
Um, but apparently, like it doesn't matter what. Like, so they use these two forms, and yes, they put one down
mm-hmm.
as Nords and the other one down as city states. But I think they said that overall, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think that's true. I think.
You can build it however you want with the axe or the spear or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. You can use them for either Nords or city states.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the look has no effect on them in that sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, there should be. So just build it how you want.
Yes.
However you want. I'm
Yeah.
very excited for this next unit.
Go for it. Oh yeah, go for it.
I absolutely love pigs. Pigs are like the best animal. And these are the new Golter Beastback.
Yeah.
And they are just big pigs. Um, so this is like a new Nords. They're called cavalry, but no one rides them, so they're just beasts. As I can say, these are big pig brutes. Um,
Cavalry because they're running on four. They're
exactly,
quadrupled.
yeah, they are big pig brutes that don't get hit by Fiend Hunter. But they
Mm-hmm.
are, yeah, they're really, really cool. I absolutely love these models. These might be some of my favourite Para Bellum models I've seen. So they're just big pigs that you're going to send running at your opponent, and I really want to work out how many pigs I can put in a Nord list. Because yeah, these just look great. I think they look fantastic. Big
Yeah,
pigs.
absolutely, 100%. They look good, and there is a thing on it saying model still in sculpting design process, so the final product may
Yeah,
vary. But yeah, no, these guys look great.
yeah,
Um, I kind of like, I've almost got like the want to like try and put someone on top riding them, like
yeah,
standing on their back riding them, like
yeah.
a Nord guy. Yeah.
Just
Um,
like a rodeo.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, exactly. But no, they look great. They're going to be a lot different as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely like they're definitely like a much different take
Mm-hmm.
on cavalry,
Yeah, no, I think
and
they are.
it gives them their own flavor.
Yeah, I think they're really cool. Really enjoy them.
Yeah,
And then
100.
we're getting to the back of some characters. So
Yeah. So we got the Andromachus
yeah,
for the city states. So this guy will be going with the Agema or the Thoakites. He looks great. Um, he's he kind of reminds me of the film Troy with Brad Pitt as Achilles.
yes, yeah,
Like that kind of similar pose with the sword and stuff, but it looks like kind of Brad Pitt is aged to like 50.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like if Achilles got brought out of retirement, kind of thing. I think he looks really cool. As an upgrade, he's an awesome upgrade for the Thoakites and
Mm-hmm.
the Agema. In terms of like giving the command stand an extra couple of attacks, and the unit if they get activated out of the uh, strategic deck, they get flurry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's gonna be really cool, I think.
Yeah, I really like
Um,
him.
yeah, and I may even like get a couple and modify him to be like a different polymark or something.
Yeah, no, they look
Yeah,
really awesome.
I think he looks awesome. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
happy with him.
with the blades of
And
Achilles or whatever.
yeah, exactly. And then you got the other one.
Yeah, Tempered
Uh,
Steel Shaper.
yeah,
I mean, we've seen this model. I think maybe for last episode, but I think this is a much better steel shaper than the original model. The original model looks like a Bakugan kind of egg thing, and this is just fantastic. This is a great sculpt. I really like it. Got some weird sculpts on his arm. Very 40k.
He's just on. It's just it's just I just love like the almost like two. I wouldn't say two face, but almost like two body of it. Like there's just like two extremes.
Mm-hmm.
Like one side is like hardened earth and rock, and the other side is just like full on flames.
Yeah. It's
and how the paint is even done with two like different, almost like the armor's in two different colors.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I think it was awesome.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
He would have me starting a Dwagam army again.
Mm-hmm. But oh, the best thing ever has come out. And next up, it's the testing the waters. Yeah, the Flounders exclusive. I love it. I really want to get one. It is a fish gnome riding a shark with friggin' laser beams coming out of their friggin' heads. And it's awesome. These are going to be, because there's a limited edition Founders exclusive. I don't know how quickly it will sell out. I wouldn't be surprised if it sells out very quickly. It's up for pre-order now, and I think they look amazing.
Yeah, I think this is going to fly.
Yeah.
As soon as it's anyone who's thinking about getting one, I think as soon as it goes on pre-order, get yours in.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think this is going to. I don't think this is going to. Stay around long.
No, I agree. I think they're going to go quick.
And it's going to go quick, and I think partly because you can use it in your games. As well, so it can represent, or that you can use it to represent your infantry or your brute warlord model.
Yeah.
So it's not even just something you're buying for like a cool collector's thing. That's just going to sit in your cabinet. You can actually use it in your games.
Mine's definitely
who doesn't want to? Who doesn't want a fish gnome on a laser shooting shark?
Yeah, I mean, mine's definitely going to be in my cabinet. But also one thing I don't understand is, so it can be infantry, it can be brutes. Right, he is literally riding a shark. Why on earth can it not be a cavalry character? It is literally a shark cavalry.
Yeah. True. I mean, to me, it should be like a monster.
Yeah. Just anything.
Forget your queen on an apex. This is your gnome on a shark.
Exactly. Much scarier.
Yeah. No, it looks awesome. I still think there's going to be a faction.
Me too. Eventually, we'll wear stuff us down.
They're doing too much of it now, and there's this testing the waters. You can take that how you want. I think if this thing sells out quickly, then even Stavros might start thinking like, all right.
Yeah, no, Fish Gnome would definitely be an amazing faction.
It's almost like every lore, like every world, every universe needs like its comedy relief thing.
No, I really like.
So like Lord of the Rings got the hobbits. Warhammer's got. Well, Warhammer had gnomes or something as well, didn't it? They had like Skaven with goblins and stuff, which they're quirky. They're meant to be serious, but they're also like just hilarious. Like I could see the fish gnomes being that.
Yeah, no, I think they're awesome.
Like they're trying to conquer the world, but they're just doing everything like crazy.
Yeah.
And then we have. Well, we've got the Fishidius, which is a Halloween fish gnome that's coming out. Actually, looks pretty creepy.
Yeah, I think it looks creepy. I think it's pretty cool. I like it.
And the what are these? The 2024 collectible series, iconic. They're just artwork.
It's the artwork, and I think they're out. They're out already, but I think it's coming. It's the 2024 collectible kind of series, so it's probably coming to an end.
Awesome.
Soonish.
Grand. And do you want to do this one? There's not really much to talk about, to be honest.
No, nothing here is important.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the 100 Kingdoms, so you've got the Sicarii coming out at some point, which I think will be fantastic. And they're going to be, well, this is quite big news. There's going to be another unit coming out, which we haven't seen before, called the Crusaders. who are going to be a dual kit with the Men at Arms, which is great because I do think of all the units that need a resculpt, Men at Arms would be maybe top of my list. To sort,
agreed.
Them and Mercenary Crossbowmen, probably some of the first sculpts Para Bellum did. You know, they show their age is probably the better way to put them.
I think the crossbowmen still hold up fairly well. I think that it's the Men at Arms. I think definitely could definitely do a thing one. And then there's just this other regiment thing that's coming out. But
100 Kingdoms are officially getting a monster, so they're getting the Archangel, which I think will be very exciting.
Yes.
What
I think there's a lot of explaining to do around the lore and stuff, or like why this thing is only just coming about.
Well, what do you think it is? Because I have my own idea. What do you think your idea is?
See, now, I don't know. It's either going to be like an antithesis to the fallen divinity, or it's going to be like a magical statue powered by faith, and it's more like a not like a weapon, kind of like a weapon platform, but like a statue thing that's shooting magic out of it, but it's not alive. It's just like a built statue that somebody's controlling.
Because I think, and this is complete speculation, but I think it's going to be some kind of like war altar. Like basically like a big carriage with like a big shrine on the back of it. Probably similar to what you're saying with the statue, probably magic based, or priest based, prayer based. And that's what I think it's probably going to be. And the reason I think that is if you look on the image, kind of that background to me looks a bit like a carriage. You've got the two little lantern things on the left and the right. You've got this big ornate kind of structure on the back for like an altar, and then it's kind of holding something in the middle, like I don't know, some kind of divine prayer thing.
I can see that.
But I'm really excited.
Or it kind of reminds me of actually, I'm changing my mind a little bit. It may be like an actual angel that's trapped.
That could make sense too.
For some reason, it just gives me like a Catan look. What's it called? The Tesseracts or something, where they keep them trapped.
That'd be a cool idea. That'd be good too.
I think calling it a monster, it obviously like immediately you'd like immediately envisage something living. Or like a big monster. But you could be right. It could be something like a just like a massive altar platform or something.
I mean, that's what I think. That's what I think it'll end up being. That's my thought. And then I think that's it. Apart from t-shirts. T-shirts look cool.
Yep, 5th anniversary t-shirts. They look great. I like the King one as well, actually. Oh, and they're coloured as well.
I wish they were still black and white. I don't know. I prefer the black and white ones.
I quite like the city state coloured one. There's also a King one that's cool with the Arakarat, the him.
Yes,
Death Tiger.
I think I like the City States one more, but I think that might just be because that's one of my favourite artworks. I think that Para Bellum have done.
True.
Really
true.
Cool.
No, they look good. And that's it.
Yeah.
Wow. So some really cool things in the conquest in the catalogue coming out for the next few months. What's your kind of favourite? What thing are you looking forward to the most?
What are my favourite coming out? I mean, I think I have to say it's going to be the Mababla Warriors for Sorcerer Kings, just because they're the ones I'm most likely to kind of pick up and play with. At the moment, I'm really excited to see the Archangel and what that looks like. But actually, also the Galter Beast Pack. I love pigs. I mean, even when I'm not playing Lords, I'll probably pick some up to paint them. I really do. I really like pigs. I might, I can sculpt some fire onto them, and they can be a freak. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of it. I don't know if you play Malifaux at all, but there's the Gremlin army there's like a faction you can play with pigs, and that's why I've been playing that one.
in the catalogue. I think mine have got to be with Chosen to Death.
Yeah, I mean, Chosen of Death, I think, look pretty sweet.
Yeah, yeah, awesome.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Yeah, no, really happy with them.
I mean, we go through this going through this catalog took longer than I thought it was going to take. There's just a lot of stuff coming out there, isn't there?
It is a bit, yeah. I thought it's more than I was expecting to be coming out, definitely.
Yeah. And I think actually what's also exciting is that this is bringing a lot of the factions into almost fully released. So that means that hopefully, I've no reason to think that they're not going to keep releasing a new faction each year. So that's probably going to be the same cadence. But it means that we'll probably start seeing more models for the existing factions that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now, I mean, I think the Dwagum have now got everything.
Mm-hmm.
The 100 Kingdom men have got their last remaining stuff coming out, I think.
They've got there's 2 units not in the.
Yes, no, there aren't. The Order of the Sword and stuff, aren't there?
Yeah. Saint Lazarus. Yeah.
Yes, Wadroon will be 2 units off. I think chosen a famine and war.
Mm-hmm.
Nords will be like one or two units off themselves as well.
Yeah, White Waste Tribesmen aren't out yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, White Waste. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 then because you got the the Blade Chosen or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw them though, so they are at least in design, so they should be out fairly soon. Stavros showed us some concept art for those.
Cool, awesome. City States
done, I think.
Will be done.
Yeah.
Which is quite surprising in a way because they're like the second most recent faction.
Yeah. I mean, Sorcerer Kings are just one. Yeah, Sorcerer Kings are 1 unit off, with the Trindavata.
Yeah.
Now that's not necessarily true because we do know other models that are coming out for this.
There are some other stuff coming out, but in terms of like the roster, in terms of what we know is coming out in the roster at the moment, So it's along with the new faction. We can probably be expecting to see the existing factions expanded.
Yeah.
As well, and see how they do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
If they start bringing out more stuff, how they tie that in with the factions as they are, or if they start like we start seeing maybe like subdivisions in the faction or sub factions or something like that. Yeah.
I mean, I know from the start, Stavros has talked about what do they call them? Like the different factions. That's probably, for lack of a better word, to call them. And so and I think especially 100 Kingdoms might be the first because we're seeing a lot of the theist. I mean, this release is a very theist-based release. You've got the Sicarii, you've got the Crusaders, you've got the Archangel. It could be this is the first kind of faction offshoot that we see for faction, which would be exciting to see what it's like and how it works.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm happy. I think the next few months are going to be pretty exciting. And as the closer we get towards the end of the year, we'll start hearing more about what the new faction might be.
Yeah.
When they might be releasing, it's all really hush hush at the moment. It's purely guesswork on what they're going to release it as. Yeah.
Yeah. No, exactly.
We're excited to see.
And that isn't me and James just being like coy playtester people. Like me and James, we actually don't know what the next faction is. We have no idea.
No, I tried to get out of down at UKGE, and I was even saying to him like, you haven't got to say yes or no, just like blink twice. if I did it right, and just started like guessing a bunch of possibilities.
What last guess before? I mean, I'm sure we'll find out. I mean, we will hopefully record another podcast before we find out what it is. But what do you think it is? What are you leaning towards?
I think it will be because they keep it very hush hush. I think it's going to be something that we don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
And I because of the model that came in the recent OP kits, the Chinese looking guy, what I call it, the Guan Yu.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be that faction.
That's what I think too.
What that includes, I don't know, but if it's if it's a faction based around maybe ancient China and like more specifically the the period of the Three Kingdoms, or like the romance of the Three Kingdoms, like what Dynasty Warriors and all that is based around, with like Liu Bei and Cao Cao and Guan Yu and Lu Bu. That will be my next faction.
I think that was
So,
going to be my guess, but now I can't because you've guessed it.
but you can guess the same thing, and then
No.
would either be both. Would either like both be right or both be wrong.
I think if it's not that faction, I think that it could be the reintroduction of the tribes faction. So the original ones that came with Sorcerer Kings that were kind of taken out. I think and I know they've spoken on this as well, but from what they were saying, that they still like the tribes. It was just far too much in one faction to have the two in there. I think we could get the nice, like the Mongolian mounted tribes would be my guess.
Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Oh, that would be really tempting as well. Like Mongolian horse archers and stuff. Yeah,
I think that. Yeah, so they're my two guesses. I think it'll be one of, and I think it'll be one or the other, or we could be completely wrong, and they could be way off left field, and it could be right. If it was if it was if it was a Celtic based faction, I would be all over that.
Oh, easily. Yeah,
I think that'd be awesome. Like European Fey folklore.
Yeah. You could have more chariots as well.
Yeah. Goat people. We've got satyrs, but like goat chariots would be cool.
Yeah. No, if it was something like that, awesome. Yeah, I don't think it will be. Yeah, from what I could gather, I don't know if it'll be anything that's like we know, but we know a lot about yet. So I don't think it'll be weavers.
No, if it was weavers, I think we'd know already.
I think they'd be shouting about it, yeah. And I think that might be the same. It would be like Hell or the Sellsword. Yeah.
It could be the site. I mean, it won't be. I was going to say it could be the quiet ones, but I definitely don't think that's the case. If it's not weavers, I don't think they'll have. If it isn't weavers, they won't have designed like another. What are they called? What's the overall name for like the Spires race? Exiles. Is it right? Exiles?
Yeah, the Exiles kind of thing. Yeah,
if it's not weavers, I'd be very surprised if they designed like another Exiles faction to be the quiet ones. But, I mean, I'm excited for them. They sound cool too, from what I've gathered. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe fish gnomes.
Maybe fish gnomes. That would wildly come out of left field there.
That really would. Yeah, that would. Yeah.
I'd also be concerned that Stavros was dead. If that was the case, he's been replaced by a sentient AI.
Yeah. I'll be concerned that either Stavros is dead, or nobody's told him, and someone else is going to be very soon. He's going to be dead.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, cool. No, some good stuff coming out. So yeah. And yeah, I mean, as soon as there is a new faction released and stuff, we'll obviously be shouting about it.
For sure.
Yeah. Cool. Brilliant. And we've got a second part of this podcast, haven't we?
Well, we have, but we've also only got half an hour.
So that is true.
Should we?
Can we do this now, or should we do it another time?
Should we bump it to the next podcast?
The next one.
Yeah, okay. Farming episodes, I guess.
Cool. That sounds good. Well, hopefully we'll get one. Yeah, hopefully we'll get another one out fairly soonish.
Yes,
as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking through. There's not necessarily any news I can see that's other than the calendar we've gone through. The only thing I would say, make sure to get your LGT tickets for next month if you haven't done so already. We'd be excited to see everybody there. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's in the UK. It's the highlight of the year.
Yeah.
The LGT, and it's going to be a Worlds event as well. So it's going to be our first official Worlds for season 2. I guess
for 2025.
2025. Yeah.
Don't know if you picked up on this, but they implied. No, nothing's confirmed it, but they implied that they're hopefully making next year's a little bit bigger. So we might have more spaces up for grabs for the Worlds event, which would be very exciting.
And,
Um,
yeah, and probably just to say on that as well, like, a massive congratulations to Chris, who's going to be representing the UK
yeah, go on,
at
Chris.
Worlds. Yeah. He's done an awesome job. It's like if there is an event in the UK, he will be there.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter where it is or how far or anything else. He's certainly put me to shame this year. I've been terrible for making events, but an absolute word under Chris for qualifying. I think he's going to be taking Old Dominion.
Yeah, well,
Is he?
I think so, but last I asked, he hadn't decided yet.
Yeah, quite decided. Okay,
So he'll
yeah.
have something. He'll be playing something in when he goes to the event. It's going to be either Old Dominion, Sorcerer Kings, or 100 Kingdoms, apparently. So
Okay, so
yeah,
almost half the. Okay, so
exactly,
either turns into almost half the half at least.
exactly. Any of the above.
Yeah, awesome. No, that sounds good. No, if you're listening or watching this, Chris, yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah,
Absolutely amazing, and good luck, and I hope you have a lot of fun out there as well.
yeah. I hope you win. Go on,
Um,
Chris.
yeah, yeah, bring it home, Chris. We couldn't bring the football home. This is coming home instead.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Conquest World Championships is coming home.
yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, no, awesome. Yeah, but yeah, in terms of the LGT, yeah, this is me included. If you haven't, if you're thinking about it and you haven't decided yet or anything, or if you want to attend, grab that ticket definitely. And look at hotels and stuff as soon as you can as well, because it does get very expensive.
yeah. It does. Yeah,
Because
it's a great time.
it is, yeah. There's also like a huge tournament themselves, and there's a lot of like international community that comes over. So all the hotels around the local area, they know that people need to be put up, so they put the prices up.
Yeah, I would have
It's
said
always,
yeah if we'd have mentioned this early on in the year, I would have
mm,
said that you should book the camping
mm.
option because that's
I think,
really
I think
good
we
fun.
I think we did. I think we did, in fairness.
Yeah, they're
I
really
think
good.
we've been trying to actively promote it as much as we can. I think we've given advice of like the camping and stuff
I'm just too
before.
old nowadays. I'm too old now to sleep in a tent and play Warhammer for a full day. Like
Ah,
I can't do it.
it's tricky. Yeah, I manage it with a reenactment, but I also want a nice. But I also want like a nice comfy bed after just a day, after like 2 days of just being like mentally.
Nobody understands who doesn't do wargaming. It's really hard work to stand and
Well,
play
it's
4
exhausting.
games in a day. Like
Yeah,
my back and
it's
legs are dead the
the
next day.
mental fatigue
Yeah,
is, yeah, the mental concentration you have, and considering that each game, let's put this in a bit more context. Each game lasts 2 hours,
yeah,
and it's not a break in between. So, there's not a break during the game or anything. So you are concentrating and engaging with someone in a game and
hmm
rules and everything else, and doing maths for 2 hours,
yeah,
for 2.5 hours, and you're doing that 4 times a day. Yeah, I get back and I'm just mentally done.
yeah,
I
yeah,
literally don't want to talk to anyone else or think about anything.
yeah. Well, that's it.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's tough. I'm always really tired afterwards. My other problem is I don't know how you feel. I hate sharing rooms with people. So
yeah,
I'm always like, I'm just going to share my own room. I don't want to talk to any of you. It's going to get to like 11, 10 o'clock at night and be like, no, I don't want to see another person. Leave me
yeah.
alone.
No, I get that. I get that, and I've shared with people before with other things, and it's normally fine. But if the other person is a snorer, and this comes from like a lot of experience,
Yeah,
if the other person is a snorer, you just don't get any sleep.
yeah. Or if they
Last
just,
thing anyone is like extra tired.
yeah. I also, and this is if people don't want to share with me. I also like want to have showers at odd times. Like I'll have a shower at like 11:30, and then I'll have a shower at like 6 o'clock. And I appreciate people don't like that. Like I get it. that is
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
problem.
yeah. It's always much easier to just have your own room.
There we go. So yeah, be adults. Book a
Yeah,
hotel. Don't book with me. It's all we've got from this.
absolutely. And there's some much cheaper hotels like just outside of the area. So you might have like a 20-minute journey or something.
Yeah,
But there are some cheap. You don't just look for like where the event is and the immediate hotels, look further afield, because obviously you're in like London,
Mhm.
so the price is always higher anyway. But if a hotel technically says like, was it Colchester
Mhm.
or Essex? Like it,
Yes.
where it's almost bordering on that. So there is a hotel that says like Essex. Yes, it's technically a different county, but it's still probably only like 20 minutes, half an hour away.
So if anyone's got any questions, please put them in the if you want to either send us a message here,
Yeah.
or if you post on the UK Discord. The last 2 years I've been down, I've stayed in Harlow, I think, which is in
Yeah.
Essex, and it's about a 25-minute drive away, and it's been much cheaper than London. So this year I'm staying in, I think the same as a lot of other people, because it's nice to see people after. It's nice to get food
Yeah.
and that. But, I mean, you still
Yeah.
can. Even, like I did last year, staying in Harlow, I would still go and get food with everyone after, and then just drive back in the evening. There's a Domino's around
Yeah,
the
it's not.
corner in Harlow too. You know, if you fancy a pizza.
Yeah. Because I think we cause I think we had food with Stavros and Yanis and all that, didn't we?
Yes, yeah.
That pub near where they were staying, and then you and I drove back to wherever it was. And to be honest, because I was staying in a hotel like just south of them,
Right.
and it should only been about 10 minutes. But when you factor in London driving anyway and traffic,
Mhm.
it probably took you and me the same time to get to our hotels, even though
Yeah,
mine was technically a lot closer.
yeah. That's always what it
So
was like.
yeah, if you get in a hotel that's 20 minutes, half an hour out, you're fine. You're laughing.
Yeah. No, I'd really
Yeah,
recommend doing that for anybody.
yeah, yeah. Anyone from the UK that's listening to anyone who isn't from the UK listening to this is probably thinking like half an hour is still next door. Like,
Mhm.
what the hell are you complaining about?
No, I know. Yeah. You mean you didn't drive 15 hours to play in a tournament?
Yeah, like yeah. I mean, put this in context. It takes 2 hours from my place to the LGT, and I'm looking at overnight stay. So
Oh
some
yeah,
people would think, some people would probably think, screw, I'm just going to drive there and back like 2 hours. Like, what are you complaining? Yeah.
yeah. I think it's about 4 hours for me. I've taken a day off work on the Friday to drive down. That's
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna try and get down there. Yeah, if I can make it, I'm gonna try and get down there on a Friday as well. Because otherwise, I think I had to leave at like 5.
mhm,
I think I had to leave at 5, and that was just way too early
yeah,
for then a full day of gaming. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I was.
yeah,
I mentioned before we did our episode on the UKG, but I was exhausted that day. It's a long day, isn't it? So yeah,
yeah. It is.
get up, get
It is.
breakfast. Go play in a Worlds event.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, brilliant.
Well, let's see how this
Yeah,
video works. I'm going to go edit it.
yeah. Cool.
And yeah, we now have a YouTube channel too. So that's exciting.
Yeah. I mean, this shows how much in the loop I am. What's our YouTube channel
I have
called?
no idea. I've not even set it up yet. So we've got a video and no channel. So I imagine it will be like just roll ones. It will be. I think.
We are doing this in the best in the best
Exactly. Yeah.
possible way.
The
Yeah,
just roll one empire is what we're going to have here.
yeah.
Either that or the
Grand. Cool.
Underspire, because I think the Underspire is a sweet name.
Yeah, hasn't someone already got that?
Right, so
Like, Underspire.
I know we're finishing, but I'm going to explain this. Somebody did. I don't think they are involved in Conquest anymore. It's been quite a while, and I haven't seen them post anything forever. I gave them that idea for the name Underspire. They posted on Facebook, and they're like, "Hey, anyone got any cool ideas for a Conquest name?" And I was like, "Oh, I think the Underspire is pretty cool." Yeah, and they took it, which is fine because I obviously I suggested it. Like, it's not me. I'm not saying they
Yeah.
stole it. But then as soon as they
Okay.
did that, I was like, "Oh man, like that's a really cool name. I should have used that."
On it as well. Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, so we're not nicking. Oh, we could do Underspires. Yeah.
Well, we'll think of something. We'll work something out.
Yeah, definitely.
Ah,
Yeah. But yeah, brilliant. Yeah, well, hopefully this comes out all right.
I hope so.
As I said, I have not been able to see Aaron at all during all this, so I've just been like staring between the screen and the camera in front of me. So
we'll have to work out next time how to.
Aaron's seeing like Aaron's seeing like how it all plays out. So yeah, hopefully it's all right.
Yeah, we'll have to change next time. I'll have to make it so you can see my screen too.
Yeah. Oh, this has been fine. We've been looking at the catalogue, but it does mean that we can now, when we're talking about stuff, we can at least bring it up on screen and everyone can be following
Yeah.
us and stuff. Yeah. So we'll try it out properly as well with the next topic and stuff, where we'll probably be using the army builder. So
Yeah, definitely.
we'll see how that comes up. Yeah.
Ah, brilliant. We can even
Yeah.
build armies now. We can build armies in real time on the.
Yeah, and people can actually follow a lot easier as
Yeah.
well.
This is
Without
exciting.
just listening to us and having to believe that what we're saying is true.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
take what we're saying for granted. Yeah. Good. And we still don't know how to finish a podcast / YouTube video.
No, exactly.
Yeah. So I'll let you take us out with this one.
Conquest's pretty cool.